hills or I'll blow it off!
There's gold in them dar hills.
Hello miners, welcome back to Gold Rush the Game, day 3 of spring. I assume it's in 8 more days till summer. Been digging away down there with the excavator. You can see the hole that we got dug down there. It's not too bad. Up to 70 ounces of gold, and yes, I do have gold nuggets still turned on. Let them on because, like I said, I want to progress through this so we can show everything and not take forever to do so. If I was doing a proper Let's Play, I wouldn't have the gold nuggets on, I don't think. But we're up to 70 ounces this morning. I was actually up to like 82 ounces, but at midnight, since I got to pay 30% of the gold that I find, yeah, I was at 82. I had to pay like 11 ounces in gold. So that brought the money down quite a bit. You're probably looking down there saying, well, where's your excavator? The excavator's over here because we are going to sell it. Just barely, actually I made it to like right about here. And I ran out of fuel, and luckily, of course, in the jerry can, I got some gas, put some gas into it, or diesel fuel, I should say, and brought over here to the sell point, because this is a small excavator, so let's go ahead, and we're going to sell this, because we're going to upgrade it today, I hope anyways. So, we're going to get like half the money that we paid for it. It is what it is, but let's go ahead and confirm that sale, giving us a little bit of cash now. That looks pretty darn good. So, the first thing we're doing today is we're going to head on down to the store, because I want to buy the Magnetite trailer. And we're going to bring it here and dump that Magnetite into the trailer and then unload it. And then go to the goldsmith, the blacksmith, and hopefully maybe purchase some upgrades so maybe I don't have to pay too much on certain things here and there. And then, like I said, we're going to buy the big excavator as well. I hope we have enough cash for that. I mean, I think we should. I mean, last I checked, it was like 60 some odd thousand, and I got 70 ounces of gold. Obviously, though, when we go to smelt it, we're going to lose some, and I got to pay the smelter. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. But the first things first, Magnetite trailer is where we're going to get. And we got to bring it right back to, well, we just kind of passed it around the corner here, dump it in. That's what the two white buckets are, is the Magnetite. I don't really know how much in total I got at this point, but like I said, hopefully it's enough to upgrade some things. It's like a lot of you have said, you know, probably best to leave the gold nuggets on, and I have been. I don't seem to be getting as many as I used to, but now couple times when I do get a gold nugget, it's a flipping gold nugget. I think I actually got one that was like 4.5 ounces, which is kind of nice. I remember though when the game first came out, we only got to find one gold nugget, and I wouldn't call that a gold nugget. It was like a 40 some odd ounce gold nugget when we were doing the hand digging. But now it seems to be spread out. But like I said, I wish there was like another option to where it's a little bit more rare rather than just be like none at all or the amount that we get. I like to find a happy medium anyways. Alright, so we're going to come over here. I'm not buying any small stuff today at the store. Actually, you know what? We'll leave the engine up and running. So I did sleep through the night, and I have advanced some time. Where is this? There it is. Magnetite trailer. Place to order. Actually, it's not that expensive. Let's go ahead and add that. I may... Is this diesel? No, what's this? Mobile water tank. I don't want the mobile water tank, but... Oh, there it is. I'm like, there's got to be diesel fuel. I may need that, but today, probably not. Obviously, the big equipment runs through diesel fuel, so at some point, I'm going to go ahead and need that. So let's come down on here, and we'll use this, and we'll order that. All right, so our money's down a little bit, obviously. Trailer should be right there. So let's go hook that up, and we'll get rid of our Magnetite that we do have. And I always, at least when I did play, I left the trailer right at the place instead of hauling it around. Just brought the buckets to where it was. And it's probably even more so useful that way, because that way you don't get damage on the trailer bringing it back and forth. And I forgot what button it is to attach that. Can I not attach it? Am I not close enough? Probably not close enough now. Probably too far. Okay, I was on the hitch, and you gotta go on the trailer. Yeah, see, you forget all this stuff when you don't play for a long period of time. All right, can I? Nope. Jeez, all the wrong buttons. Too many different games, too many different buttons. Alright, so let's release the handbrake. Yeah, we're moving. We're moving. And then what we'll do is I'll come back and top off fuel in the jerry cans. Because, well, I use them to fill up the generator, the water pump, and I think I even topped off the truck. Yeah, the truck's got fuel in it. And I did, like I said, have to put a little bit of fuel in the excavator to get it the extra, I don't know, 10, 15 meters or so to the sell point. Definitely got to come back and smelt that gold. Like I said, hopefully I can get an upgrade, maybe 2. I really don't know. First stages, they're not that expensive, so we shall see. Like I said, I really don't know how much magnetite I got. One bucket is from doing the hog pan, so not much in there to begin with. The other bucket is from doing wash plant number 2, tier 2. Right, around and around we go. Alright, we'll do that, and then can I lower the tailgate? Yes, I can. Let's pick that up and put the bucket back here. Alright, drop that in here. I probably should try it. Why won't that close? Have no idea. That won't close. Are you telling me? Is there anything in the way? Nothing's in the way. No! Because now it won't let me take off the trailer either. Oh, wow. It's not the way I wanted to start today. Let's come back here. Maybe if I empty the magnetite, the trailer would get lighter. So how much magnetite do we got? 608 ounces. Seems like a lot, but it's not really. I wonder if I get in here and just move that. Let me save the game. Not in the backup. Let's go to that, and I'll reload the game. And I'll hope that I can at least either disconnect the trailer. Ooh. There we go. Never mind. Never mind. I found a hot spot. Alright, so we're all set. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, so don't lower the tailgate when you got a trailer back there. Probably not the brightest ideas. Alright. Now, I'm going to head on back to the blacksmith. See if I can purchase any upgrades. I'm hoping with 608 ounces of magnetite I should be able to. I'm trying to think what I would do, but let's just get back there and see what my options are. I may only have one option, like, well, no matter what the option is. However it is to save money, I would like to buy Old Arnold's Claim, but I think it's like 600 grand to do that. So I don't have to pay the leasing fees. As for extra equipment on the property, I'm not really sure what they call machinery. I thought the wash plant would be considered machinery, but apparently it's not, just the excavator. But right now we can only have one piece on there. If I buy the property, could I have unlimited, or do I have to... Is that a thing you always have to do? Don't know. Oh yeah, and also like you said in the comments as well, I appreciate the comments coming, because like I said, I haven't played this game in like 3.5, 4 years. The workers are not like the workers I'm used to. The workers I'm used to they would actually work off camera and earn you gold, but apparently when you get workers now, it's nothing more than really like you're buying a skill, I suppose. Alright, so let's come into here. Upgrade. Yeah, so this upgrade cost $1,234. And even more than that. So I don't have anywhere near close what I need to buy an upgrade. So, sell Magnetite? No, I don't want to sell Magnetite. Nope, nope. Let's go to smelting. I can do 20 ounces. It's going to cost me 2 grand. I'm going to lose 2 ounces of gold, but it is what it is. It's going to take 15 minutes. I'm going to smelt all these bars, and we'll go on. Yes, I want to smelt it. We'll go on to the bank, cash them on in, and then, yep, going to buy ourselves a big excavator. At least that's the plan. Gold is smelted. Fuel tanks got diesel fuel back into them. Money's down to just over 3,000. We'll just say 3,200. Let's go ahead and park and brake. And you know what? I'll leave the engine running. It's fine. It's all good. Hopefully the gold price is good today. 20, 40, 60, 70. I should have enough here to buy the big excavator. Sell all these. Yep. Bring the money on in. 80,000 looks good. Looks good until I get to the store. No, I don't want to. I don't need the hood open. No, stop. Get out. All right, can I? Thank you. All right, park and brake. And let's go to the vehicle store. Or the big equipment shop, I guess I should say. This isn't cut down there. All right, wrong way. Sorry, my bad. This will bring me to the other claim at some point. I thought there was a cutover road there, but apparently not. I'm trying to go easy on the brakes because I don't know, by slamming on the brakes and your tires squeal, does that make your tires less durable? Alright, we are out. Alright, let's hopefully the big excavator is not that expensive. Is that the one we just sold you back today? Maybe. Looks like the price is a little bit higher than it was once before. But it is what it is. Yep, we're going to add that. Yep, that'll be ours. The other thing I want to do is the paint shop. And I may do this for the backhoe as well. The excavator. Let's see, pickup truck. I mean, yeah, I am American, but we're not going to go with that. At least I don't think. Wow, you got a lot of choices in here. All right. User? There's a lot of question marks on it. I do have a lot of question marks on myself. All right, I guess I'm going to go with the American one just because it's $1,000, huh? All right, paint it. Confirm. All right, and exit. I was like, oh, my money's not that bad because I haven't bought the excavator yet. Let's go ahead and order that. Yeah, don't show me this message again. And now we got to come over here to transport. Big excavator. And move your machines. All right. So I was kind of hoping to get to the bucket loader because obviously, as far as I can remember, of course, you got the small excavator. This one here, the bucket size twice as big as this. And this bucket is twice as big as the big excavator. The big excavator you're going to need to move things around your claim once you go ahead and start getting tier 3 stuff. Alright, so there's our pickup truck. Looking a little bit better. So, yeah, the Magnetite. I need a lot more. I got to double the Magnetite before I can do some upgrades. So, hopefully now with the big excavator, what that's going to do is we're definitely going to fill up the buckets on the wash plant a little bit quicker because twice as much dirt is going to be loaded in at a time. So hopefully less fuel will be used in the generators and water pump. I'm pretty sure the big excavator, though, probably uses more fuel than the small one, so it probably evens out anyways. But we'll progress along a little bit quicker that way. Like I said, the big excavator, we kind of need that to move the tier 3 stuff around. I remember when I played, the small excavator could not quite move that equipment around that well. So there's our Magnetite trailer. We're just going to leave that there. So no gold. I do have 8,000 in my bank account, which is good in case I need anything, but I don't think I do. Unless things start breaking down, I could get screwed that way. Okay, let's bring the pickup truck on down to the wash plant. And by the way, I got the time speed when I record at ×1, just because that way it's daylight all the time. And we don't have to worry about getting dark on everyone. Alright. So we got a bucket ready to go on the wash plant. So I did have a problem, I want to say a really problem with the Magnetite separator. When I was in between episodes, my icons went away. It was hard to see if it was actually doing anything. So basically I just had to disconnect everything, pick it up and put it right back down, and it was good to go. Alright, let's go jump into our new big excavator. And I think I was going to do it before I started recording this episode, but here we are. Who knows, I may go in the workshop and download it and maybe install it. Who knows? Alright, let's get outside the cab. There we go. Let's go ahead and fire up the engine. I will say I got rather used to the controls on the excavator. So I was going to try to use my Satec side panel, but you got to adjust it for everything. So it's not like you can do the controls and it's going to be the same for both excavators and the front loader and whatever. You got to do the controls for everything. It's kind of sad that you buy a $70,000 excavator and they don't give you a full tank of fuel. So the diesel fuel tank will probably be something I'm going to need to buy eventually, because the other excavator, like I said, we got a half a tank, same thing, and I used all the diesel fuel in it, and I just got enough gold and almost made it back to the sell point. Had a little bit of diesel fuel into it to get it there. But this excavator will be keeping for a very long time. So I'm kind of hoping. Why are we slowing down so much here? Is my bucket dragging on the ground? Yep. That was it. Alright, let me go ahead and do that. And now this. Now it's got to get everything lined up the way it was before. Oh, wow. Nope, wrong button. Need to do that. And that seems to be perfect right there. Park and brake. Yep, engine's a little bit louder when we get out of the cab. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the pump. And let's go ahead and start digging again. Now, I cannot remember if I talked about this, but I think I may have. But if I haven't, I did have to where I had, I don't know if it's a random event or it's just common on events or not, but one night it got so cold that the water froze, so I had to stop working because of that. Alright, let me go ahead and open that up. It's going to take me a second to get used to the controls again. Of course, now I got to get used to... Yeah, I didn't have a full bucket, and that got it up to almost 35%. So when I had a full buck on the other excavator... Oops, wrong buttons. The bucket would get to like 23%. Yeah, now I got so used to the other excavator. Now I got to get used to this one being such a longer arm. Probably can make me get down deeper as well. Trying to see if all the dirt's going in. Looks like all the dirt is going in. I'm not missing it, so you can tell when you miss it. You can see that little dirt pile on the right hand side of the wash plant. So I've missed the bucket a couple times. This is definitely going to go a little bit better, a little bit faster. I still haven't got a full bucket on this, but yep, gotta learn how to do it all over again. Actually, let me do it like nope, wrong buttons. Geez, you take a couple hour break and you come back and you start hitting all the wrong buttons. I know it must be painful for somebody to watch this, but all the dirt out. Now the cleanups are going to be the same. So I was averaging about, I would say about 6 ounces every time I did a clean out. Now I know some of you said I need to drill, which we'll probably get to at some point. But obviously, money-wise, we just got to do what we can do. Even as slow as I'm going with the excavator, I'm actually getting back just as the wash plant has gone through the dirt I just dumped in. So it just takes a while, like you would think, to get into nice good rhythm. Holy crap! 8.91 ounce nugget. As I just brought you on back. How convenient. Yeah, so with this excavator, I'm definitely hitting the bottom. We're hitting bedrock, which is usually a good sign, because gold usually, you're going to find more gold down by bedrock normally. So yeah, now we're up to 26 ounces of gold nuggets at what I've found so far in digging. A couple times I've had to slow on down because, well, I'm filling up our wash plant a little bit too quick. But our bucket is almost full, and so are the other 3 buckets that I have, the other 3 spare buckets that I have. So we are just about done here before we wash out some gold. I'm trying to think about what is my next purchase here. Part of me would like to get enough gold today. If I run at 1 times the speed, that's not a problem. Get enough gold today in this in-game day to buy the claim. That way I don't have to pay a leasing fee. So with the amount of gold I'm finding now, like last night I had to pay over 11 ounces of gold. That's a lot of money right there. Oh, my bucket is full. Alright, let me go ahead and we'll turn off the engine here. And we'll jump on out. So, yeah, you can see bedrock. Ooh, no, that was glitching through. Kind of. Yep, it's glitching through. Still does that, huh? Okay. But there's bedrock down there. I gotta be careful because I'm gonna go through my teeth pretty darn quick if I keep doing that. Alright, let's shut off the wash plant. Alright, now we're gonna come over to here. We got good water. We just need to turn it on. And we'll grab this bucket here first. And while we're waiting, we'll have to turn on our shaker table. Alright, 73 ounces of Magnetite, which is always nice, as we now know. Gonna need a lot more of that. Let's dump that in there. Let's put you back in there. We'll grab you. And 31 degrees. I hope my water does not freeze right at this very moment, because that would really suck big time. I was ready to say, don't freeze on me. Don't freeze. Do not freeze. Is this bucket? Okay, that didn't have much into it. That seems a little bit off. Okay, so a full bucket there. All right. This seemed weird when I dumped that in there, that's all. And I got one more right here. $42 ounces of gold. Holy crap, I wasn't paying attention to how much gold I got so far. What's the air temperature? Alright, so far, I just want to get this done before the water freezes. Okay, so we're all set there. I should have 4 empty buckets. We do. I can go ahead and turn off the magnetite separator. And how much gold am I going to get out of that bucket there? Bring it on in. Bring it on in. That was not a good clean out there. 4.42. That was kind of low. But whatever. It's not that bad. Let me turn that off. Let me go ahead and just turn this stuff off for a moment here. I was trying to see if it froze over. It's not showing that it was. We had good water pressure. But at 30 degrees, it's awfully close to freezing over. Best way to tell if we come down here to the river. No, it's not froze over. So this stuff right here, I may leave this stuff here because I think, from what someone told me, that when I played, I did not need any of that kind of equipment for the Tier 3 wash plant. But I guess now at the Tier 3 wash plant, Tier 4, you can put them down here. Actually, you can kind of see right here. I don't remember having that there before. I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm going back 4 years ago when I played this game. I can't remember if I had those down here or not. We definitely have a lot of equipment that we're going to need here for sure. And that is going to bring, it's going to be a lot of cash. We're going to do a lot more digging with the big excavator. But the big excavator definitely, if you can afford it, the sooner you can afford it over the small excavator, I would recommend swapping it over. With the small excavator, I was never keeping up with the wash plant. I could never get a bucket unless I was really close with the bucket to where the wash plant was. I was never close enough to keep it constantly running. With this excavator, a couple times I had to stop and wait before I could put dirt into it because that's how fast I was getting into the rhythm with it. So yeah, the bucket will, if you get a full bucket, it's like 50% of the wash plant. So middle of the day, we're at 48 ounces. Like I said, I would like to be able to buy. Let's come back into the tent here, just to see how much this claim actually is, so I don't have to pay too much in gold prices overnight. Parcels. Yeah, $600,000 for this. That's rather expensive. I mean, could I do that? I mean, we're talking 600 ounces of gold I would need, at least that. But if I dig hard and we do it all day today, it's something that could be done, and the amount of magnetite I'm going to get as well. I mean, right now I'm sitting probably like at $50,000 of gold I would actually earn, because you got to realize you got to take out some gold for paying the smelter and all that. The temperature is 30 degrees. I'm a little concerned about the water free. Oh, sun's coming out and the temperature is going up. That's the only reason why I stopped. I didn't want to damage any of my equipment here. I am running at 1 times the speed, am I not? During the day when I record? Yes, I am. Okay. Just make sure about that. So we are fine there. So now with the sun coming back out and the temperature back up around 41 degrees, I think I'm going to get back to digging. some time has passed, and now we're in game time, and some things have changed. As you can see, our excavator, yep, this is on the workshop, a Volvo excavator paint scheme. $1, so I can definitely afford that, so I went ahead and did that. The wash plant has been moved because, well, it was getting hard to dig up some dirt with the excavator where we were. So moved it over here so I can get some more dirt and reach the wash plant as well. Our gold is up to 73 ounces. I actually found like an almost 12-ounce nugget. But I think all the nuggets are down by the bedrock, which makes perfect sense. When I'm digging around up here and up near the surface, I'm not really getting any gold nuggets whatsoever. And, oh, my bucket is full already. Too full. That was, yeah, it happens quick. Let's turn that off here, and I'm going to lose some pay dirt there, but there's nothing I can do about it. If I turn it off, does that stay there? It does. It does. So I'm putting the buckets in here into the pickup truck because the Magnetite separator and the wash plant, or shaker table, is still down there. So I got 5 buckets in the back of the truck. I think I got 2 buckets down there. Let's go ahead and shake this stuff out. Alright, make sure we're good on everything here. We should be. Let's turn on the shaker table. Let's come over. Can I squeeze through there? I can. Let's turn that on as well. I did obviously take a couple of breaks since I last spoke to you. And one time I reloaded the game, and I didn't notice it right off, but it said 10 days till summer. I'm like, what? Just by reloading the game, that kind of fixed itself. Not too sure why it does that, but it does. Yes, give me that magnetite. Let's go ahead and dump the gold in there. And hopefully we get some good cleanouts here. So I also don't think I'm going to be able to afford to buy the claim today. Probably the best thing to do, I don't know how much the tier 3 stuff actually is going to be. But, you know, maybe 3.85 ounces of gold. That's not, it's not that great, is it? Must be in a bad area for digging up the gold. But as long as I get gold nuggets here and there, that'll be just fine. Let me go ahead and bring these buckets actually back here. I was ready to say, did I just say added 85 ounces of gold? No, that's magnetite. You wish. Alright, drop that there. Can I get up to 100 ounces of gold? That is the question. That is a darn question. It has been snowing on and off all morning. And the temperature has been dropping quite a bit. But nothing has frozen, so that's a good sign. I had a little bit of gold left in there, apparently. I knew that. Let's go ahead and dump that into there. For some reason, when I'm on the other side, those numbers are all got me all confused. So it rotates the other way around. I have no idea what's going on with the separator. Drop that in there. Looks like we're going to get over to 100 ounces, which is wonderful. %13 on the bucket and the magnetite. Yeah, the gold is kind of going up and down, isn't it? Probably a lot of surface dirt is what I was collecting there. Can I? No, I can reach that. I can reach it. All right, let's go ahead and throw these all into here so I can go back up to the wash plant. So I do like the Volvo paint scheme a little bit better than what we had. What was it, the Minotaur? Yeah, that paint scheme, I don't know. This never caught my eye, really. Let's go ahead and get this into the shaker table. And we'll put that back down there, and we can turn that off. Get all these buckets back up there so I can get back to work. And shut the tailgate. Yeah, so the gold kind of going up and down, but we are over 100 ounces, which is great. Let's turn that off here. You know what? Let me turn this off. And we'll also turn off our pump. Alright. Let's go dump off these buckets. We'll come back on down. Yep, there's one of the boundary markers. Drop these off. We'll grab the magnetite. We'll go to the trailer and see how much we have there. I'm not going to go smelt the gold at all until I have enough magnetite to at least get a reduction on something. So I'm going to work the rest of the day here. Let me just drop some buckets down here. And then I want to stop at the machine store just to see how much tier 3 stuff cost. So I can get a rough idea how much money we need. So digging on this side, now that I'm over here, yeah, even the big excavator will not reach the bottom of bedrock, so it's kind of deep here. So obviously the deeper you get, I would assume the better the gold's going to be, and especially going to be veiny in some areas, because that's the way gold kind of is. But eventually I'll be down there with the bucket loader, the wheel loader, and we can get the rest of the beautiful gold that's down there. Let's go grab our magnetite. And it's going to be this one right here. Alright, let's floor it over to our trailer, dump that on in, and I think it was like 1,234 plus change. I don't know how much magnetite we got in this bucket, but I'm guessing I'm going to be just short. But if I continue to work today like I have been, it should be not a problem. And I'm definitely going to go ahead and research or get reduction on whatever it does to save me money and earn me money. So if I can buy like less gold loss or price reduction on him smelting the gold, I can go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, also I have changed as well, so hopefully it's a little bit quieter, the noise of the machinery, so hopefully it won't be as loud. Can't open, why can't I open it? There we go. We'll dump that in there. How much it is, we don't know yet, but we're going to know here in a second. And 1,412. Well, that's enough to go ahead and get ourselves an upgrade. But if I continue doing that today, I might be able to get another one later in the day. So what I'll probably be doing between at the end of this episode and the next one, like I always do, I'll get some work done, collect some more gold, and we'll go ahead and smelt some more. But let's go over to the blacksmith and get ourselves an upgrade. Alright, let's spend some of this magnetite here. Upgrade. Time, I really don't care about how long it takes. Well, in a way I do. But let's go ahead and do this. Smelting cost reduced, but it doesn't say by how much, does it? It doesn't really say how much it costs. Smelting cost reduced by how much though? That's, well, I mean, it is what it is, and I can't afford any other of that. What does max mean? Smelting amount increased. Well, this is what we can afford. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. But like I said, I wish it would say how much it's how much it's reducing the cost. But it is what it is. All right, so we have that. Just wish it would say by how much. All right, anyways, let's get out of there. So, yep, there goes our magnetite. We still got our gold, though. I'm not going to smelt that yet, like I said. Oh, wait, how much? I was in there. I probably should have looked at it. Upgrade. Gold losses, so... Smelting amount increase. Gold loss reduction. Smelting amount increased. So I think that means the gold I lose, right? That's what I think that's what kind of means. So when I smelt the gold, I don't lose anything. Well, I'll lose less. So smelting amount increased. Gold loss reduce. Smelting amount increase. Gold loss reduce. I'm not really sure what the difference is there. What they're trying to say. Either way, I need more magnetite before we go get those upgrades, and upgrades will help us. Let's just look at it that way. They will help us. All right, let's stop at the handbrake. Yep, that'd be good. Let's go ahead and stop at the machinery shop so I can kind of see what tier 3 things will cost us, and I will show you the paint jobs on. When you get them from the workshop, because I was seeing people making comments like, oh, I downloaded it and it's not there. So, when you come over and paint, so like we got the big excavator paint job. I look here and it's not here. You got to go to workshop, but make sure you download it before you come on in. And these are the two ones I did. This is the one I got is the Volvo EC380E. So... that's the paint job I had. There was another Volvo one on there. I did that as well. Downloaded it, but I prefer this one here. So that's the one we did, and it cost $1. So that is pretty nice. All right, so we're going to have a quick look around here. The big generator is something we will need. So that's not that expensive. I mean, it is expensive. So 41. I think the sluice boxes are what I'm going to need. Those are rather cheap-ish. So we'll just say 45. I'm not going to get the conveyor belt right off. The shaker. All right, so it's like 130. I don't think I needed the rocker right off. 130. And so quickly in my head, I'm thinking like 200 grand is what we're going to need. Somewhere in there. So I'm like halfway there. So where am I getting this from, you may ask? Well, tier 3, this is what it says we need here. The shaker, the trommel, duplex jig, big power generator, and cables. So you can pretty much start with this and then add to it as you go along. Yeah, showing everything that we need right here for tier number 3. So we're not really that far off. Although it does show here the bigger water pump. My water pump may not be enough to supply water to the plant. So I may need a bigger pump. Not very clear on that, are they? And then tier 4 looks like sluice boxes, big power generator, cables, sluice buckets, minor grates, minor moss. Interesting. So I think I'll be working hard in between episodes and gather up the gold, gather up some magnetite, maybe get another reduction on some things. Who knows? And maybe we'll start getting some tier 3 equipment to the mine. Now there's going to be a couple things. I can only have one piece of machinery on the mine at a time, so I may need to upgrade that as well. And that's like, I think it's like 10,000, something like that. So hopefully, you know, by the time we start next episode, I would like to have, geez, can I have 300 ounces of gold? That'd be a good start to get the tier 3 up and going. The tier 2 wash plant is doing well, but having to keep moving around a little bit. It's not that hard, but yeah, if you have something solid and do it that way, I think I prefer doing that way. Plus, who would want, you know, bigger machinery and move that kind of stuff around? Sounds like a lot of fun. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Gold Rush the Game. But until then, have a good one.